Now I'm starting the base of the table, and what I'm doing here is the same as before. I'm just removing most of the wax. Okay, so what we need to do now is find the centre point of this board, and this board is 760 millimeters wide, so we're looking for 380, which is there. Okay, so as you can see here, this is what I want the base to look like. Now, I'm going to have to draw this out, and it's going to take a little bit of time, so I think I'm going to have to switch the camera off and turn you back on when I've completed it. Now, because this was obviously a TV cabinet before, it's got various holes from dowels and screws and nails and whatnot. So what I'm going to do, I've got some natural pine filler, but I don't really want to use that. I want to actually use the exact colour of the pine itself. So what I've done here is I've got a load of the sawdust from when I was rasping and filing, and I'm going to just mix a load up with some glue to make my own filler paste. Just grab a scrap off the floor just to mix it up with, and you can make this as thick as you want. Helps if I take the lid off. Probably best to use your fingers actually, because you can get it in the hole a lot better. Now this will be messy stuff. Push it in as deep as you can to fill that void. Don't worry about a mess on top because we'll take it off later. And that should look pretty bang on when it's dry. Now that the mixture of sawdust and glue is dried, I'm going to just knock the tops off with my chisel. I'm going to do it bevel down because that will ensure that you don't dig into the wood. I'm just going to ease the top off, and then we can smooth it off a little bit later with some sandpaper or cabinet scraper. You'll still be able to see that it's been filled in because it won't be exactly the same, but it'll be a nearer colour than if you just used a filler out of a tub. Here's a good example where it can come in useful. This is a section that was taken a bit like a pocket hole for a screw to attach this piece to another piece of the cabinet, and what I've done is I've literally just filled it in and sanded it to the shape. You can still see it, but it's much better doing it this way, I think, than buying just a shop bought filler that isn't going to be the exact, or well, not exact, but it's not going to be as a closer sort of colour as if you use the actual sawdust and glue from the actual timber itself.